In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can become a millionaire fast and easy in Grand Theft Auto Online in just 3 simple steps. I'm telling you, it is that easy. Today, we're going to be talking about a money-making method where you can get up to $400,000 an hour so efficiently. So let's talk about how that's going to be done. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to be a method that's going to work for someone that's just starting the game. You're going to need to be a little bit established because here's the things you're going to need to own. You're going to have to own a nightclub, and you're going to have to own a terabyte. And then you're obviously going to have to be a CEO or a VIP. I'm assuming if you've done those first two, you've already been a CEO or a VIP, so you're good to go on that front. So here's what we're going to be doing. In a video I did the other day, I told you guys how a pretty good money-making method was doing the new client jobs and also the VIP work, because there's no cooldown timer between doing one and doing the other. So here's your 3 steps, and they're literally that simple. So what you're going to do is register as a CEO, and then you're going to start a VIP work, Headhunter. Now, you could start with Sightseer if you wanted, but those are the 2 we're going to be alternating with today. So here's what you do. You start Headhunter, and you complete that. Now, some tips for this, I would recommend using either the Buzzard or more efficiently, the Oppressor Mark II for ease of getting around point to point. The Oppressor Mark II is amazing for doing Headhunter and Sightseer because you can just bop around from point to point super efficiently. It's basically like a faster version of the helicopter. So again, I would definitely recommend that. Another thing to note is that all of this can be done in a private session. Now, the one thing I will point out to you is if you do them in a public session, you can actually add to this money-making method because you'll get business battles, which will end up resupplying your existing businesses. However, there is a little bit more risk to that because with public sessions, you do end up adding the risk of other players killing you and shooting you and stuff like that. So it's just whether you want to balance risk or not, but you will get those business battles in a public session. Now, once you have completed the Headhunter or the Sightseer, what you're then going to do is call your terabyte, and then you're going to start one of the 4 client jobs, the ones that you can do by yourself: robbery in progress, diamond shopping, targeted data, and data sweep. So these are the 4 that you can do by yourself. And at a minimum for completing this, you're going to be getting $30,000. And then if you go upwards of 10 minutes, you'll get $35,000. So for these, it really does pay to complete them in as quick a time as possible because the extra $5,000 doesn't do you a whole lot. And saving a lot of time is going to be what you want. Now, after you complete one of those client jobs, what you're going to want to do next is start the other VIP work that you didn't do. So if you started with Headhunter, then move on to Sightseer, which is going to be what you do next. Now, once you complete Sightseer, you're going to do the same thing, rinse and repeat. You're going to call your terabyte, but this time, instead of doing robbery in progress, start diamond shopping because there's going to be a cooldown on robbery in progress. Same thing. Once you complete diamond shopping, start Headhunter again. The process is going to repeat. Once you complete Headhunter, you're going to enter your terabyte again. You're going to have a cooldown on robbery in progress and diamond shopping, so start targeted data. Once you've completed targeted data, go back to the VIP work, do Sightseer again, rinse and repeat, go back to the terabyte, then do data sweep, the final one, and then you can just start all over again. Headhunter, client job, Sightseer, client job, Headhunter, client job. Just go back and forth, and you are going to make a ton of money. Now, according to the report that I'm using for this video, which comes from a user, It's Me The One, on the Grand Theft Auto Online Reddit, they actually determined that you can get upwards of $300,000 to $400,000 here, depending on A, how efficient you are, and B, if you end up doing this in a public session, to keep an eye out on those business battles, which once again will happen every 15 minutes. So theoretically, you would get 4 of them every hour. So this is an unbelievable way to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online, and what I love about it is it's so efficient. If you do everything correctly, there is not going to be a cooldown period, because as soon as you start and complete Headhunter, you're ready to go to start a client job. As soon as your client job is over, you're ready to go and start Sightseer. You don't have to change organizations. You don't have to switch lobbies. You don't have to do anything that causes a loading screen. You just go boom, 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 back and forth between these 2, and it just makes things so simple. Now again, some quick tips I want to provide for this. The first one I already mentioned, using the Oppressor Mark II for getting around point to point is so easy, and it's incredibly helpful. Another thing that you need to know, you don't need to use the Terabyte or the drones on the client jobs that ask you to use them. You just need to head to the location and continue with the mission. The Terabyte and drone is just optional. Now, you can do this with a friend if you want. Your client jobs will still be on the cooldown. So what you can do is get your friend to host a CEO and start them from their Terabyte if that's an issue you've run into. So one of the reasons I really like this method is it offers a true secure lobby solution. Now, what do I mean by that? People are always talking about how they wish their CEO crates or their import-export cars could be done in an invite-only lobby. Well, now you can essentially get the same money payout by doing stuff like this in an invite-only session. And once again, this is just a simple method of alternating VIP work and client jobs. If you feel like you're up for the task and you want to do this in a public session, be my guest. Then you can start to mix in those things I'm talking about, like the business battles. You could even throw in your bunker cargo or your nightclub cargo, random fights that might end up getting you money. So that's something that you could do as well. Again, the whole invite-only session is just for the people that really don't want to have to worry about outside things interfering with them. And the best part about this whole thing is as you continue to do these client jobs, you'll understand little things that will make them go a whole lot faster. Like, for example, in targeted data, which I think is the one that has you going inside the Life Invader building, if you're not great at flying the drones, you don't have to go in with the drones. You can just simply go in on foot and do the hacking that way. And it can be done the exact same way. So like I said, you'll figure out little tips and tricks that will help you out along the way. But overall, I think this is an incredibly easy way to become a millionaire. And like I said, just about 3 simple steps. So like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below on what you think of this method. I will leave a link to the post in the description, so if you want to check it out for yourself or maybe take a look at the comments that others have left on that thread, maybe you can pick up another tip or trick, I will do so. And let me know in the comments down below, have you been doing this method with the client jobs and VIP work, and have you found that it works really well for you? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.